The 40th day memorial for the martyrs of the Iranian National Revolution was held in various cities. According to the images received by Iran International, attendees at the ceremonies chanted slogans against the Islamic Republic and Khamenei. A video sent to Iran International shows the mother of martyr Ali Asghar Shiri mourning at her son's grave. Shiri was a father of 2 children and was killed on the evening of January the 9th by government forces' gunfire in Sabah Shahr, part of Karaj. A tribute to Yasser Majidi, a 21-year-old student from Malayer who lost his life during the national uprising on the night of January the 8th while rushing to help a young girl in the streets of Iraq, was also held. The 40th memorial for Abdul Sadat Shamsuldini, a 64-year-old citizen from Noorabad Mamasani, was held in the village of Bajgah. He was shot in the leg by direct gunfire from the Islamic Republic's security forces in Shiraz and was killed. His body was buried in the village of Bajgah. On the 40th memorial of Arman Gorjian, his father recited poetry at his grave, addressing the children of the repressive forces, saying that the bread they eat smells of the blood of our children. According to information received by Iran International, 19-year-old Arman Gorjian from Baba Maidan, part of Noorabad Imam Hassani, was killed on January the 8th by direct gunfire from government forces. A video of the body of martyr Rasul Tahmasbi with a gunshot wound reached Iran International. Rasul Tahmasbi, a father of 2, was shot in the side on January the 8th in Nasser Khosrow Street, Khorramabad. A video has been shown of a young lady at the grave of martyr Parisa Lashkari in Noorabad Mamasani reciting a famous battle scene from the Persian epic Shahnameh by the great poet Ferdowsi. My colleague Tahmine Rostami is here with me to take a deeper look at these images. 40 days have passed, marking some of the most bitter days that Iran has endured, with a future that is so ambiguous and painful, and ceremonies being held back to back while families are mourning deeply. Seema, 40 days have passed, and as we know in our culture, the 40th day memorial is a ceremony that signifies the acceptance of the bereavement and the loss of the deceased by the family and friends. At that time, a gathering is formed to reflect on the individual's life and to keep his memory alive. However, it can be said that not only for the families of the martyrs, but for all the people of Iran, a stage of disbelief still exists. Perhaps when we talk about the 40th day, some are still surprised that 40 days have passed. These 40 days have been hard for everyone, but the videos that are reaching us show a totally different type of 40th day memorials compared to what we are used to seeing during our lifetime in Iran. In these memorials, there is dancing, reciting of the Shahnameh, playing musical instruments and love songs, music that the martyrs loved, including very joyful music. Wedding dresses and suits are taken to the graves and ceremonial wedding sweets are scattered. This has never been a part of our culture. Normally, what the Islamic Republic has imposed as a mourning culture, which includes the sound of taped Quran recitations and prayers, creates an intimidating and dark atmosphere for these ceremonies. This time, however, it has been completely transformed according to the images we are seeing, and it seems that mourning is no longer personal, and families have realized that they need to turn the names of their martyrs into symbols, and they talk about who they were, what they liked, how they lived. This is how they hold 40th Day memorials for them these days. As well as the large crowds, we are also seeing a strong presence of the security agents. Nevertheless, we see that families are holding the ceremonies in the way they want. First, let me remind us of Majid Reza Rahnavard's will. When he was about to be executed, he was asked what his last wish was, and he said he wanted no Quran to be read at his grave, and that there should be joy and dancing. It seems that many of these young people did not have the time or did not know they needed to write a will. I specify the youth, but I need to stress that people from all walks of life and all ages have been killed. But it seems like they are all executing Majid Reza's will. As for those seeking justice, they have increased in number throughout the existence of the Islamic Republic. Every time a tragedy has occurred, these people have eventually found each other and have got organized. Many of them are now well-known faces in the opposition against the Islamic Republic, which we refer to as a movement for justice. However, the Islamic Republic has also learned over the years to apply more pressure because they know that this kind of thing will have significant consequences. Thank you, our colleague Tahmine Rostami.